Aries, this is Marishi on my channel to look at. I've already pulled out 5 cards to see what is the story which wanted to come through. Apologies for the delayed reading. I had a long weekend, so I couldn't do anything about it. Anyways, moving on. We've got a 7 of Wands as your first card, 2 of Swords in reverse. Center of the reading is a 4 of Pentacles in reverse. You've got the 4 of Wands in reverse, and the last card is a Fool card in reverse. Behind the deck is the Alchemist. Okay, I'm just looking at the 7 of Pentacles as well, which makes complete sense. Some of you Aries out there with dealing with a situation which seems like it's not working. Okay, even with the 4 of Wands up here in reverse, things have collapsed. Okay, whatever foundation you had, it might be a relationship reading, whatever you had, it wasn't working. It's almost like you have lost the chance. Okay, and you weren't willing to give up. You were fighting to make it work. You were very much expecting this to work out. You wanted to revive the situation somehow. And you kept stalling your life in the hopes that this person who might have walked away might as well come back. I also want to say, with the Magician up here, you might have done everything in your power to make things work in your favor, because I just spotted the World card as well. So you did everything in your power to make things work in your favor, to make this person come back into your life, to make this go back to where it was before. You did everything. You literally stalled your life in the hopes that this will work out. Very defensive energy from your side. I might be speaking directly to the cross-watcher as well, and not to the Aries. Okay, a cross-watcher who's dealing with an Arian. It's almost like time was ticking. Time kept it's like the the sand which slips out. You know the hourglass. Yeah, it's once it drains out, it's over. Time up. So it's almost like it was slipping out of your hands. You didn't have any control of the situation whatsoever. You tried your best to make things work. Very defensive energy with the first card. You fought like anything. Okay, you stalled your life, calculated approach, even with the Fool card up here and the Magician card up here. Very much you put your brains into this and did whatever you could, okay, to not just let this be. Okay, you couldn't accept it, that it's over with the 4 of Wands in reverse. No, you just didn't want to accept that. That was the previous energy. You really wanted to heal the situation so badly. There is this desperateness about fighting until your last breath, as if it was your life which was slipping out of your hands. Now there is this energy about making the decision about realizing, it's already, you need to let go. The decision to let go, because with the center card as a 4 of Pentacles in reverse, for so long, okay, 7 of Wands, you were fighting everybody off. You were fighting this, okay, you were fighting this to get back to where it was. Yeah, you really wanted it to work. You literally thought there was a future. That's why you were not ready to, willing to give up, because you literally visualized a future again with this person, building it back up. Whatever has collapsed, you wanted to build it back again. Okay, but now coming to the current energy, you might have done everything in your power. And now you're making the decision about letting go, because for so long you were just holding on to it like dear life. Again, whatever was broken, you were just holding on to it. You just didn't want to give up. But now what I see here is somebody willing to let go. Okay, let go whatever was precious, whoever it was, just giving up. Yeah, you're making the decision. It's almost like, yeah. Just give me a second. It's almost like you do not see this person coming back, and you cannot do anything about it. You cannot fight anymore. It's almost like you have decided you have lost this battle already, and it's going nowhere. Because how much ever you tried, there was no return. Okay? There was no response from their side. You just didn't get anything back in return. That's why you're coming to this realization that it's completely over and you cannot fight anymore. You just have to let go. Some of you might be dealing with, okay, let me just get the cards. You really wanted to heal your heart, okay? Heal the situation which is broken. Clarity, yes, but you're realizing it's over. You're going to be stuck in the situation. Okay, how much ever you try, it's not going. Yes, okay, let's do this. It's almost like you took some time. It took you some time to realize you cannot heal the situation, how much ever you try. Okay, there is a clarity coming through. There is a clarity coming through that it is not going anywhere. Okay, it is going to be the same, how much ever you try. Because somebody really doesn't want to come back together, doesn't want to make it work out. So you feel very much stranded in the situation because, you know, it's almost like it's a helpless situation. You're feeling hopeless because it's not going anywhere, and plus you don't have the power to get a grip on the situation. Like you cannot bring it back to where it was before. You've lost the control over the situation. So much conflicts. It's a double 5. So much conflicts. That is why, you know, how much ever you try, the person is like resisting. It's a hopeless. It's a hopeless situation. Even with the 5, you are finally coming to that clarity in your head. Okay, earlier you were very optimistic as well, knowing within you that if you keep trying, if you do something about it and not give up yet, things will turn around. That was a little optimistic with this person. Okay, now slowly, after trying so badly, you're finally willing to let go because you know it's not going anywhere. Yeah, you don't have the control over the situation. So much conflicts, and you know, your dreams and desires, whatever it is. With the 9 of Cups in reverse, it didn't happen the way you wanted. 8 of Wands, it's not going anywhere. Sorry to rub it in, but this is the way the cards are coming through. This is the backstory. Before you come to this realization that you need to let go. So just the backstory. It's not, afterwards. It's just, I just need to look at the 5 cards and tell you what it is. But then, just to confirm the story, maybe there would be new insights which might come through from these cards behind the deck. Anyways, 8 of Wands in reverse. There is no movement. There is no moving forward. It's just stuck. Okay, it's a stuck energy. It also affected your pride, that it did not work out, and that you have to release yourself from this person with the Devil card in reverse. Some of you might be dealing with a Leo or a Capricorn. Okay, it's almost like the person whom you're dealing with is done, is completely done. You are attracted to them, but they are not. They have nothing to do with you. They don't want anything to do with you. They're like, that's it, I'm going, just stay away. Because they don't feel the attachment anymore. You're still clinging on to them, but they have already cut the cords. It's almost like escaping with their life, full fast. They were in a rush. Seems like they were in a rush. It might also seem like to you, you feel like they have hurt you. They have hurt your pride. Okay, thinking that they don't want anything to do with you when you really wanted them back is hurting. Okay, you feel like they were immature. Yeah, impulsive in the way they treated you. It's almost like you wanted to still try, whatever the case might be. You thought they will get around. Okay, it was, foolish of them to just, just gallop away, not thinking too much about the bond which you shared. You thought slowly they will have their senses back. You were very optimistic. You juggled with the situation for quite some time. How much ever it seemed like it was falling apart, still you did not give up. You just did not want to give up hope on the situation. You waited. I saw you waiting for things to work out, and that was it's like you were a little off. You lost your balance within the situation. You weren't thinking right. Okay, with the Emperor in reverse. I'm speaking to the Aries, right? Little off. Okay, not having your control over the situation was, some of you might have been losing your mind over this. Okay, not being able to think clearly. Disappointed regards to the person who walked away. That literally shook you up a bit, and not seeing light within this. Okay, not seeing things clearly, not able to break it down for yourself. This is what happened. That's why I said it's a little off balance up there, because you just couldn't digest it. This happened to you. That's why I spoke about the pride. Just couldn't accept that they actually walked away. Yeah. It's almost your aggression, the way you you got defensive. You got defensive, very fierce about this whole situation. You just wanted to fight it, and you wanted to have some kind of a victory by getting them back. This is the backstory. I'm telling you, you're already giving up. Okay, you finally released yourself. You're letting go. Okay. There was a fierceness about you, the way you dealt, with the whole situation of this person walking away. It's almost like, You were sitting and observing because it hurt you so much. The way you're coming out is somebody who's sitting and observing. Okay? Your heart isn't there. But you have been hurt so badly that you're fighting it somehow. You wanted to... you're very vocal about it, if that makes sense. Some of you might have been dealing with an air sign person as well. Probably a Gemini. Or a water sign. Anyways. Your heart was really with this person. There's this fierceness about how you dealt with the situation. Defensive. And even some of you might have been very vocal about what you wanted. If you really wanted this person back, you might have just went up to them and said, I really want you back. This is how it is going to be. Very vocal, very straight up. It's just, you putting your heart out there. But it did not work out. How much ever you tried, it did not work according to your, within you thought it might have worked. It might work if you do all this, but somehow your judgments wasn't to the point. Your intuition did not help you out. You did not see through it as it was. It's almost like the whole situation, the sentiments of it has clouded your thinking, your judgment, your intuition. Everything was, a little off. Yeah. Because all you thought was having some kind of a transition, some kind of, you will evolve from this. There was this optimism that eventually, how much ever slow it's going to be, that person will literally come back if you keep trying. Okay? And yeah, but it was a little how do I say High Priestess in reverse? Your intuition was a little off. You just did not see through it. There might have been a third party involved already. Yes. Okay. Yeah, there was a triangle already. Might I also say, you might have been the one who might have involved with the third person. Yeah. I did not see the Moon card or Seven of Swords yet. Someone was in a third party. Because within this relationship, within what you had, we got the Three of Cups. Okay? And that might be the reason why everything fell apart with the Four of Wands in reverse. The third party involvement was the reason why, what you had between the two of you drained out. If that makes sense. There was disappointment and regrets because of this third party. Everything about the story, why this person is not coming back, is to do with the third person. The knowledge, the awareness of the third person. Either they are involved with the third person and they've gone off, or it's your punishment, you were involved with the third person and they walked away from you. Yeah. You got the Five of Swords in reverse, and the Four of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. How much ever you tried to fight it, it wasn't even worth it. Because that person did not want anything to do with you. Remember, I might be speaking directly to the Aries, or this story is directed at the cross watcher. Okay? Because I wouldn't know. I'm just asked to say the story, and that is it. How it relates and whom it is for, I have no clue. Until it is a individual reading, it's a private reading, I would be able to say. Not in this case. You tried to fight it off, but it wasn't even worth it. Okay? And you didn't like your situation. Whatever it was, you did not like, because it was just a damn struggle. Okay? To keep up. And knowing nothing is going to come out of it, it was challenging. Okay? And you just did not like being in this energy. Yeah, because things were not going in your favor, and whatever potential you thought you might eventually have with this person has, just, it's almost like it was stuck in the past. Okay? It was paused. There is no way you can manifest it into your future because you've lost the chance, and you know it. You're not blinded by, this optimistic thoughts that, this person would come back. No, not anymore. With the 7 of Cups, you're very much clear how things are. Yeah, even if you wait for too long, even if you wait too long for this Ace of Cups, you know where you stand in this picture. Okay? Because it's almost like you already lost your chance. This person is very disappointed, and you're also disappointed. You waited and you were disappointed just waiting. Knowing things are not going to go your way, you yourself is getting disappointed. All you wanted was what you had before. Very determined. Right? The reason for you to wait is because you're very much thinking about what you had in the past. Okay? And you really want that. Very determined to have that. Very determined to have this. Why were you in this energy fighting it? Because all you can think is what you had in the past with this person and how you cannot lose them. Because you really saw a potential to have a beautiful future with this person. So you just wanted to win them over again. There we are. Son of Swords. You really did everything you could. You might have manipulated things, even with the Magician energy up here. You might have done things behind the back. Sneaky shit. Just to make them come back to you. What did you do? 3 of Wands. You really did something. Okay? Because even with the Queen of Wands, there is a determination about, the way you were thinking and what you thought would, make them come back, and, you could, get what you want, blah, blah, but there is this confidence about you. Sure confidence, yes. Even with the Queen of Swords. The only thing is, yes, you really waited, okay? You thought things were going to go your way. You're going to manifest this future with this person. You kept waiting. You really thought. The unfortunate part was, okay, you thought you were going to be happy. Okay? Things are going to go your way. But the only thing is, they showed me in the initial start, everything backfired, in the sense like you weren't clear about the story. Somewhere you overlooked the reality of things with a High Priestess in reverse. There was a misjudgment about the way you were thinking. But you really thought it would work out, whatever you were doing, even with the Magician energy right behind the back. Right behind the deck. The first card behind the deck. You did everything in your power. You were being very smart about it. Might I as well say, a little too overconfident. This is the previous energy though, not right now, because now you are just letting go because you're done. You know, all the tricks in your hat, you have put it out. Nothing worked. You lost your mind. Okay, there is this imbalance. You looked at it from every angle you could, because I'm looking at the Hermit card as well. You looked at it, your chances, how to, revive the situation which was dying, to get this person back. You tried everything or you could. You tried everything. And still it did not work out. Losing your mind. Just thinking what to do about this. Yes. Eight of Swords, along with the Hermit and the Hangman in reverse. You feel very trapped, not knowing what next. What next can I do about this? Four of Swords, losing your sleep. Just, it's almost like, even when your eyes are open, you're still thinking, what can I do about them? What can I do to get them back? Even when you're trying to sleep, it's in your head. You just cannot escape. You cannot distract yourself from the situation. It was just, it was your life somehow. This person, whoever, whatever the situation is, it's your whole damn life. That's why it was difficult to, cut them out or, just let them go. It was difficult for you. It really broke your heart. Not knowing what to do and not getting them back is still hurting you. It broke your heart. Okay? And justice. You tried everything to get this justice within your situation, to get things right. Yes, you wanted things to, you wanted to have a second chance. Some of you might be dealing with a divorce as well. Some of you might be dealing with a Libran. You really wanted, or a Virgo. You really wanted to change the verdict around in your favor. That's why you did everything in your power. Now you're losing hope. You're broken. Your heart is broken. Just because things did not go your way. All what you wanted was a second, second chance. What is the time? 28 minutes. Earth sign Aquarius. Yes, you did everything in your power to get things around in your favor. Things which lost the stability, is not grounded anymore. You really wanted it to work out. There was a third party involved. This has already happened in the past. Yeah, you know very well you lost a chance, lost that opportunity which was really dear to you. Yeah, and nothing was working out. You're single and you just hate the fact that this person might have walked away and they don't want to do anything with you. You're still looking back at what you lost, the chance you lost. You're still looking back at this person actually. Yes, you feel very much depleted, defeated, even betrayed. Yeah. But very much aware about, there is a clarity now that, there is no way you can revive this. Yes, clarity about getting things back. Okay, even with the 10 of Cups right after that. How it was in the past. Reviving something which you had in the past. Because somebody doesn't want. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. I might as well stop here because it's no point. Yeah, no point rubbing it in. Okay, 3 cards. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody really doesn't want to nurture this relationship anymore. Whatever has broken, they are just done. Okay, Ace of Wands. in reverse. They don't want to make it work. They have already moved on actually. They've already moved on. Aries. Aries is still looking at what they had in the past and yeah, the bond which they had in the past. Someone really cannot let go of it. Some of you might have been married with this person as well. Okay, you might have tried to apologize. Okay, call it a truce. You might have tried to approach them with the Prince of Cups, but the other person is not willing to accept it because of the Princess of Cups is literally throwing away your cup. Okay, whatever you offered, if you look at these two cups, these two cards, the Prince and the Princess. Okay, one is approaching, one is there is a guilty feeling on this person's face. Okay, when they're approaching, it's almost like this person is like, you take the cup, I'm sorry. That kind of an energy. It's almost like I feel like this person is ashamed. That's why I keep saying, calling it a truce. Apology. Offering an apology. But when the card right next to the prince is a Princess of Cups in reverse. So the cup is drained down. It's almost like she's throwing away the cup. I don't want to hear any of your sorries. I'm not calling it, Yes, Temperance in reverse. That ship has sailed away. Things are not, they're not on the same page anymore, or somebody doesn't want to be on the same page anymore, or someone really doesn't want to be be friends, stay friends as well. Let's not even talk about love. I'm speaking about being friends, being cordial with the other person. No, one person is not even wanting that. King of Swords in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse. Some of you is not thinking straight, in the sense like they're losing their shit. They can't sleep. Okay, and there is a selfishness. There is this immature energy, self-centered energy, not thinking straight. That kind of energy which is butting in. It could be the same person who was trying to fight it. Okay, trying to want this relationship back. Okay, it's because it's not going anywhere. They're losing their shit, they're losing their sleep, just because things are not moving forward. Queen of Cups, Princess of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Cups. The other person is okay by herself or himself. Don't go with the gender. Okay, Prince of Pentacles, they don't want to go anywhere. They don't want to nurture this relationship anymore. Okay, they don't have any hope of taking it anywhere, taking it further. They don't want to even try making it work, because Six of Pentacles in reverse. They just don't want to invest any energy in this. Okay, they just don't want to revive this Four of Wands in reverse, which has fallen. They're moving on from there. They don't want anything to do with this. I'm going to stop here. This is Marishi on my channel Triloka. Until next week, bye bye.